Hi, I'm Juan Pablo Mora Robledo, and I'm going to explain you my portfolio. Okay, here's the introduction page. My name, a photo of me, and this is a photo of the Victoria Parliament, and that's because that's where I went to exchange. Here we have a collection called Decisiones Personales y Profesionales. Inside this collection, I have another collection called Portafolio de Evidencias, a page called Autobiografía, a page called Curriculum Vitae, and a page called Video Competencias. This page named Video Competencias is about a video of me explaining the competencies that I developed the most during my whole high school. And I explained it with the projects I put. Then we have Curriculum Vitae. This is a curriculum based maybe about my actual life. Here's what I do in my free time, my competences, my education, abilities, goal, and contact. This is a resume of how I am actually. Then we have Autobiografía. This is an autobiography made by me, but it is not about my life in general. This is about my school life. And here I put some pictures of me. This is a picture in primary school, and this is a picture in secondary school, then another one in high school, and this is the most recent I put. Then inside the collection Portafolio de Evidencias, we have another two collections, self-management and critical thinking. These are the competencies that I think I developed the most during my whole high school. Inside the fields management, I have Foundations of Life and Catapult Fifth Semester, the two projects I will talk about that helped me develop these competencies. Foundations of Life was a project from biology class in first semester, and it was about that we had to plant a plant in a pot and we have to see it grow during the whole semester. We have to do weekly checks about its changes, and we have to take care of it very intensively so it didn't die, because if it died, we had less grade. Okay, the self-management comes in this project by the responsibility of us by taking care of the plant. We have to check if it had enough sun, if it had enough water, if it had everything it needed for staying alive and grow up properly. Then we have to measure it and see the changes, and then we have to make some calculations about the general change all over the semester and all of that. Then we have Catapult's fifth semester. As it says here, this is a fifth semester project, but a physics class this time. The Catapult's project was of making a catapult, as you can see, but it was more complicated than that. It required us to make a design and then another production design by taking the materials and seeing how we're going to apply our design with the materials and how our end product was going to be. Our product was very successful because we at the end had a very strong catapult that shot ping pong balls at very good distances, and in the competence we went really good. The self-management comes here because we have to be very managed and organized. We have to have the complete materials and tools to work, and we have to manage our times because they only gave us a few classes. We have to be very efficient, responsible, and all that type of things. Then we have critical thinking. The projects of critical thinker, I think, are more complicated. This is the Feria de Tecnologías or Science Fair that was a second semester project. Our project was about atopic dermatitis and how to treat it without medicine called Dupixent. We have what is dermatitis, the problems, some statistics, the treatment, symptoms, and the SDGs we have to talk about, and we have to collaborate problem with the SDG. The critical thinking part comes here because we have to analyze a lot of data, the statistics, articles, and all of that. We have to summarize it and making it understandable for people that never heard of this before, generating ideas, hypotheses, conclusions, etc. And then for the other project here, it is the Feria de Objetivos Sustentable, or the SDG Fair of third semester. Here we have again the SDG, but here is different. We have the sixth goal of the SDGs, and we have to make an objective and how we could object and how we could achieve that objective. Here's step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. This time our project was about cleaning the Lerma River. But again, the critical thinking comes here by being very accurate with all our sources, all our investigations, and to, again, making it understandable because we have to summarize a lot. We have to interpret the charts, the figures. We have to be good at showing ideas, we have to be good at the solution generating or problem resolving and all of that. And here, as you can see, we ended up with a very successful project, like clean the surroundings, reforest, clean the water with chemicals, remove all corporations, and all of that. Well, that's all for my portfolio. Thank you for being here.